Tonight is the discussion concerning Roosevelt Road. Welcome.
And I'll be brief. because,
Name and address, please.
Sure. My name's Frank Hudetz. I live at 1617 Whitman Lane in Wheaton, of course. And good evening. Nice to be here with all of you. And I know you've worked really hard on the planning of this Roosevelt Road property, so I commend you for doing that. I think forward-thinking, long-term. I've been in business a long time. There's nothing better than being proactive about the future as best you can. So it's pretty much what I wanted to add to the conversation, though, and forgive me because I'm not in the deep, roots of what has been developed and what has been said and what has been considered. So I'm speaking for myself, and I guess in some ways, other people who are over 65 who live in Wheaton, which I guess according to the last sentence, it's close to 20% of people who live in Wheaton are over 65. But it's really addressing or wanting to ask you to consider when you do this plan, to what extent you can do it, to see if there's anything you can address in terms of affordable housing for seniors. Simply because seniors are in a tough boat in Wheaton. They're on fixed incomes, inflation is going up, taxes on their houses are going up. And in the ideal scenario, many of them who've lived here a long time would love to stay in Wheaton. But, even if they sold their homes and downsized, there's not many places to go. And so, which really is what was bringing me here this evening, as well as the fact that I'm on the Wheaton Housing Commission. I get to talk to some of these people face to face and really understand their pain points. And for the most part, it really is shelter. It's not healthcare. It's not anything to do with their aging. They're getting Medicare, and that's being taken care of. But it's kind of like Maslow's hierarchy of needs. It's security, it's food, it's shelter. And the security and the shelter is really what they love best about Wheaton. Many have been here for a long time, and they want to stay here. And so my request, on behalf of speaking for those people I've met, through that process of the Housing Commission, as well as my own family and friends who are over 65. My wife's disabled in wheelchair, so it's important for families as they're aging that they have convenience whenever they downsize, and security like the City of Wheaton offers, and affordability. So as you make these plans going forward, I'm just hoping and requesting that you consider that some part of it might include, some degree of affordable housing for seniors, because I think they're going to be the most needy going forward. And truthfully, seniors are living longer than ever. Thank you, Lord. Hope I keep going there. And, they really would love to stay in Wheaton. I don't think we want to turn into a community that is just everyone under 65. I think we've all grown up in neighborhoods where there's always a little old lady or guy living down the block who's been there forever and sometimes, passes away there. But that's not the dynamics of this environment nowadays. City of Naperville, other communities around here I know are all forward-thinking on this issue. So I'm just hoping that Wheaton can step up and think about, and it doesn't have to be a grand plan, but I think it should be somewhat part of this plan as, and it is not actually the ideal scenario of being along Roosevelt Road either, but I know there's some parts beyond, the frontage part of Roosevelt Road that might make sense. But I guess I'm also speaking to the issue of other developers that come forward who might want to talk about, what they want to do in the city of Wheaton. Because these, close to 20,000 seniors, 20% of the people in Wheaton being over 65, I think really, really want to stay here. And I hope you just give that some thought. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.